My back, it hurts.
Don't you worry, I've got your back. This is what I found on YouTube. The quality of office chairs were done by two dominant channels, BTOD TV and Honestly. Watching dozens of videos from each creator, I found that there were similar tastes when it came to higher end chairs, which confirmed a good chair truth. Until it came to budget chairs. I was working with $200 and BOTTV and Honestly have conflicting ideas on what the best office chair is for this price point.
The Tacova is a $120 chair that we would actually recommend in that value pick there.
But Honestly suggested the SIHOO M18 was better.
There's a better chair, a better version of this chair called the SIHOO M18.
When these channels reviewed the opposing office chair, they criticized the chair for the exact reasons the other praised it.
The SIHOO chair is one of those chairs that I don't know who actually could like this chair because the seat on it is a rock.
These SIHOO seats are just incredible. And I've talked about how these are some of the best seat cushions I've ever tested.
Yeah, it's just hard all around, and then the contour in the arms kind of forces you in a position.
Now, when it comes to the arm pads themselves, they have a divot here. And I personally find these pretty nice.
And so when we have other chairs out there like the Tacova, the Kalami Kieran, the Kalami Atlas, there's just better chairs you can go with. And so for me, this is also F tier all the way.
A 50-50. What helped me decide was Honestly's height. He was 5'6" and so was I, and I locked in my purchase and bought the SIHOO M18 chair with a $40 coupon on Amazon. A week goes by and the office chair arrives. Excited, I was happy to get my package and finally get a break from my current chair. Early in the morning, I opened the box to assemble the chair with the help of a YouTube tutorial, and I found this. Looks normal, right? Wrong. On every YouTube put together video, all of these seats had a plastic cover to go with the seat, and I was slowly realizing my cushion was a malfunction. I went to the official SIHOO website and found their customer service email address. I explained my situation and the idea of a free chair tickled my mind because, hey, that would be awesome. As time went on, they responded the next day at 1 a.m.
Could you please check the pictures we've attached to confirm exactly which part you are missing?
Looking at what I sent them, it was hard to understand what exactly I was talking about, but I saw 10 business days and was completely uninterested. I asked for a refund, but SIHOO was quick to respond at 1 a.m.
The return process can be inconvenient. We will refund you $25 and send you a replacement for the missing accessory. Do you agree to keep this order?
Alright. $25 on top of a $40 coupon that I bought with Amazon and had to wait just a few days to arrive. I knew this was the trap. I really wanted a better chair, but if holding out for 10 more days could be okay for a better deal. So I agreed. Without a doubt, SIHOO responded quickly at 1 a.m.
In order to reduce Amazon's refund rate, we would like to refund you $25 via your PayPal account. If not, we will refund you via Amazon.
Going back and forth, I want to get this over with. So I agreed and gave all the information they needed just to get this new piece. I even went as far as making a new PayPal account for the $25 refund hastily. SIHOO got back to me as soon as possible at 1 a.m.
We would like to send you a new seat cushion as a replacement. Unfortunately, it is currently out of stock at our US warehouse and will take about
40 to 50 days.
Would you mind waiting a little longer?
Hello, sir. How much would it be to return this item?
Yeah, well, looking at my computer here, your most affordable option is going to be $99 to return it in a week.
I was distraught. How could people be okay paying $99 to return something they don't want? So I thought, what if I resold this on Facebook Marketplace? I could get my money back immediately and get rid of the chair with a little more money than what I paid. But this leaves us with, what other chair should I buy? That's when I came across Tristan Pope, Crafting Worlds. He made a Steelcase Leap V2 office chair review praising the chair, and I have never really heard of the brand Crandall, but I was definitely familiar with Leap V2. I watched the video, but I ignored it after some time, thinking it was a one-off office chair that no one else in the office chair game was talking about, until I saw Honestly had made a video on this exact chair. Leap V2 was already a great chair, but these guys add extra cushion to the chair and resell it for half the price. But is this good chair really worth $650? I have nothing to test it to, so I hesitated pulling the trigger. For now, I'll agree to wait for the SIHOO cushion. I wanted to continue negotiating for having me wait this long, but I didn't want to go back and forth on what was the right deal, so I settled. I did think that if it was really going to take 40-50 days, wouldn't it make sense to return it with the prepaid label and reorder the chair? But I thought, no, I was getting a good deal and they're giving me $25 off. I was safe until I got a notification from Amazon Prime Deal Sales. The same chair I purchased was going for the price as the $40 coupon and the $25 refund. I was like, this is bonkers. And to add a little salt to the wound, Tacova was going for an even cheaper price. The dollar game was toxic. Letting these deals rot, I had enough. I'm getting the Leap V2 and having this problem behind me once and for all. I went to their website looking for a customer service, and I didn't want to be selfish to ask for discounts, but I went ahead and asked what their return policy was. They filled me in saying that they'd have a prepaid label for me. Their response was instant. I was like, hey, I can get used to this, and asked about their Black Friday sales. She said they were going to have one, but not sure for how much. This is great. I told the lady this has been a great, productive conversation and wished her well. With this confidence, I went back to SIHOO and asked for my rightly deserved prepaid label. I had waited until 1 a.m. again to have a response, and there was none to have. This got me frustrated. I went on to leave a nasty review on their official website and added my original seat cushion problem and video comparing multiple SIHOO M18 tutorial videos with the plastic cover for the seat. I woke up the next morning to a response received at 5 a.m. that read,
Hello, sincerely apologize to you. Our new colleagues may not be familiar with our products. We have checked the cushions you provided and you received the correct cushions. Due to the update and upgrade of our product, the plastic sitting case was eliminated, so you received the correct new version. Does not affect the use. Our installation video was not updated in time and we've already filed a request with the responsible department. To compensate you for the inconvenience, we are willing to refund you a total of $50. Would you be willing to keep the chair? Best regards.
See how they're nickel and diming me out? To be fair, it was completely my fault for not trying to make it work without the case, but at the same time, I didn't want to damage it and not get compensated for it, but this means that someone had looked at it, took it to someone in the higher ups because they noticed this. After putting the chair together, I was actually quite comfy and there wasn't any significant drawbacks, and one thing for sure, it was a definite upgrade from my last chair. You know what? For making a mess and still making a $50 refund happen was a great deal, and I could use this extra money to cover some expenses that were coming up. So I went back and I agreed. My hunger was finally complete. I didn't need to hunt anymore, completely satisfied. Was what I would have said when SIHOO responded saying that they would give me a $60 refund if I left a 5-star review on Amazon. Now this was cheesy. I mean, $10 was worth a 5-star review? What a rip, but I mean, I get the most out of the deal. I could say yes and walk away with this cash, put it elsewhere, and I say no? Well, I lose. I lose out on $10, kinda for no reason. I do want to change it if I do run into a problem with the chair in the future, because it's only been my second day out here. For now, it's been fine, and I suggested they pay me $60 and I'll leave the review the next day. But they weren't that cheeky. They asked for the review first and then hand me the money over. Gosh, so much back and forth for $10. But I left a review, let them knowing it was being processed. SIHOO responded saying after 48 hours it would have arrived and still waiting on this refund. But I mean, if we go back to the drawing board, I saved a total of $100 for being an idiot. What a deal. I would not do this again because it wasted a lot of good hours trying to find a solution to this problem, and yes, I do get up and exercise or walk around to give some fluidity to my back, but this was the final straw. I was happy. It wasn't worth a 19-day wait worth chair, but had I known this information, I would have been fine. Had I not gone through this, I wouldn't know how customer service works and the tactics they use to reach that 24-hour customer service label, or the importance of a prepaid label horrifies the living hell out of companies. There is more to this that I haven't learned, but I will have an extra eye when it comes to this process.